Today, we're talking about Mary Jane possibly getting downgraded to a Schedule 3 substance from its current Schedule 1 classification. 3 North Koreans and an American are being accused by the DOJ of defrauding a staggering $6.8 million out of Fortune 500s. And the New York-Dublin portal is already being shut down because people are something special. I don't know, guys. All in this end of the week episode of... Hi, what's up? But like always, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. Also, check out our Insight-bytes series. Here, look.
A children's book author has been accused of poisoning her husband for money and a new life. Months before Eric Richen's sudden death, his wife Corey, a children's book author...
Okay, enough plugging. Alice, Pothead News first, please, and thank you.
The Department of Justice has officially started the process to reclassify marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 drug under the Controlled Substances Act of 1970.
Well, it's time to celebrate, because in a game-changing move, the Department of Justice has just kick-started the process to downgrade marijuana's classification, and this could have some massive implications nationwide. Now, here's the deal. While some states have legalized weed, it's still illegal at the federal level under the Controlled Substance Act. This contradiction has caused all sorts of headaches that may finally get resolved. Currently, marijuana is labeled a Schedule 1 drug, grouped with the likes of heroin and LSD having no accepted medical use and high potential for abuse. Crazy, right? I mean, even fentanyl and meth are considered less risky as Schedule 2 substances. Some serious reefer madness vibes. If you don't get the reference, I don't know what to tell you, sorry. Look it up. Google it or something. It's a good movie. Anyway, the DOJ is proposing to reschedule marijuana as a Schedule 3 drug, putting it in the moderate to low potential for abuse category alongside ketamine and testosterone. This change is based on a review by the Department of Health and Human Services recognizing marijuana's medical value. So why does this rescheduling matter? Well, two big things. Money, duh, and access. On the money front, banks have been weary of Canada's business, most likely due to, federal illegality. A lower schedule could open the door for banking services and tax benefits like other industries. In other words, you'll be able to start using your debit cards at places like this. Not that I would know. Got him! Research into marijuana's health effects have also been restricted, and rescheduling may allow more studies in cannabis-derived medicines to develop. But here's the catch. There's always a catch. Rescheduling alone won't magically make weed legal everywhere. State laws criminalizing possession may stay put, though federal penalties could be reduced or eliminated in some cases. This rescheduling proposal now enters a 60-day public comment period before potentially getting finalized. And it might just provide that momentum for lawmakers to finally push through federal marijuana legalization bills stuck in Congress. But all in all, the cannabis landscape is shifting, and the reclassification could be a catalyst for even bigger changes on the horizon. Yay! Celebration!
3 North Korean tech workers and an American citizen have been indicted for a massive fraud scheme targeting Fortune 500 companies.
Right, so a brazen scheme by North Korean tech workers to scam major American corporations and federal agencies was detailed in an indictment unsealed by the Justice Department. 3 North Koreans, operating under aliases, are accused of nabbing remote jobs with over 300 US firms and using stolen identities of American citizens. With the help of an American accomplice, Christina Chapman, they managed to rake in a staggering $6.8 million for the North Korean regime. The group took advantage of the rise in remote work during the pandemic to juggle multiple jobs simultaneously while posing as American hires. Their elaborate ploy saw them successfully secure gigs at an array of high-profile American companies like a top TV network, a renowned Silicon Valley tech giant, an aerospace firm, an iconic automaker, a luxury retailer, and one of the world's most recognizable entertainment empires. I'm not going to list any because I don't need to get Boeinged over here. Not only did they defraud private corporations, but the North Korean workers also attempted to infiltrate 2 unnamed federal agencies, though those efforts were unsuccessful according to the indictment. Their actions alone resulted in over 100 instances of false information being provided to the Department of Homeland Security. In a bid to crack down on the illegal operation, the State Department has announced a $5 million bounty for information leading to the arrest of the 3 North Korean nationals. As for their American accomplice, Chapman, she was arrested on Wednesday in Arizona on 9 felony charges, including conspiracy to defraud the US. So goodbye. They're about to throw this woman into a dark hole somewhere, and I really hope it was worth it. But spoiler alert, it probably wasn't.
Last week, New York City and Dublin were connected through The Portal, an art installation by Benedictus Gilus that allowed live video streaming between the 2 cities. What started out as warm and loving quickly devolved into a video comment section.
Okay, Sure. When you beam a live video between two major cities, yeah, you'd expect some cross-cultural shenanigans. But the art installation known as The Portal took that connectivity to, well, honestly, it was sort of expected levels this past week in New York and Dublin. Who the fuck didn't see this coming? Like, honestly, someone should be fired for not knowing this was the obvious outcome. Anyway, having started on May 8th, the giant circular screens popped up in Manhattan's Flatiron Plaza and Dublin's O'Connell Street, live streaming the scene for each city 24/7. It was the brainchild of a Lithuanian entrepreneur whose name I'm not even gonna bother attempting, so, here you go. Cool. At first, it was a beautiful cross-Atlantic lovin'. Intercontinental friends and families reunited virtually. Strangers waved, held up signs, and tried to swap digits through the screen. One hero of a New Yorker even flashed the Dublin crowd. Free the bubs, ladies, free the bubs. Dancers in both cities busted moves for their newfound distant audiences. Loved ones were able to blow kisses across thousands of miles. And for a few blissful days, the portals radiated joyful human connection.
But obviously that love was never meant to last.
By May 14th, the screens had gone dark amid reports of lewd behavior from a small minority. You know, people shoving their middle fingers into the cameras, displaying prawn, and one hilarious, but kinda fucked up, person even displayed images of the 9/11 attacks. Sorry, that's sorta funny. Dark? Yes. Messed up? I think so. Inappropriate? You bet your ass it was. Funny? Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm broken on the inside or something, because the first thing I did was laugh. While organizers insist the inappropriate actions were amplified on social media, they've now erected barriers and increased security presence. Dublin officials say they're still exploring tech solutions, like blurring the feeds. For every crude disruption, though, the portals captured far more heartwarming moments and cross-cultural bonding. Like I said, strangers trying to hook up long distance, old friends reuniting and dancing for joy. Even when the tech glitched, the spirit of connection still triumphed. The Portal's creator remains optimistic about getting the New York-Dublin link back online soon, as well as planning an expanded global network hopping between live city feeds. Yeah, there may be more of these growing pains of human misbehavior if we're doing that, but personally, I do think it's a really cool way to further connect the world. And on that piece of...
You see, this is why we can't have nice things, Barry! You asked!
I'm gonna call it. Now you there, hit that like button. You made it this far, you know you want to. You do it yet? No? Yeah, I guess that's fine too. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next week.